Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I was at the gym, part of my appearance. I was at the gym working out and I got this immediate download and I knew right away exactly what the message was. I didn't need to take any more time to kind of peel back the layers. It was so clear and obvious. However, I wanted to wait and kind of put this message off, I don't know, for tomorrow or the day after that or whatever the case is. And I got this overwhelming sense in my spirit that I needed to get this up for you guys right away, or I needed to get this up for you right away. Then as I was kind of driving back from the gym and talking to Spirit further about like the details of this, I started getting this message that for someone or someone's specifically, there's a decision that is going to be, that you're going to make that may almost feel impulsive, kind of like a fuck it type of energy where you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I don't care anymore. And Spirit wants to halt that before you commit to this decision because you will ultimately regret it. Basically, there's this energy that says that if you experience, or if you sit with your spirit long enough, you would know that this choice is not the right thing for you. But there's this overwhelming impulsivity right now that Spirit is sensing that they want to protect you. And if you're watching this video right now, chances are this message is for you. And if not, throw it right out the window, right? So this message came through, and the vibe was that if you have made a promise to yourself, if you've made a commitment to yourself, then you need to honor that. If you are struggling with decision making right now, Spirit, the divine, God, whatever you believe in, says put yourself first and make that your priority and make a promise to yourself ultimately. If anything that nears you or gets close to you or wants to share space with you defiles or disrespects that promise, then that is not something that should gain entry or have access to you as a person. This, I don't know why, but I am feeling how taking on a job that combats with your school scheduling or combats with your something that you are committed to yourself, to your future, if these things combat, it's not, if they are opposing each other, there's nothing that you can do that will help make you successful in this ultimate long-term goal for your future. There's nothing that you can do. And that this job doesn't care. I don't know if this is a specific message for someone or if this is an example. This job does not care about your goals for your future, even if they say that they do initially. If this is a person, this is someone who may, and some of you guys may know that this person is not in it for the long haul, or they don't have what it takes for a long term. So the cost of the burden of this relationship, or the cost of this responsibility, or what this relationship or what being with this person will cost you is not worth the detriment for your long-term investment for your future. And Spirit wants you to not impulsively jump to say yes to the situation or say yes to this quote unquote opportunity, because it will set you back long term. There is such a thing as divine timing, and there is such a thing that some things happen to teach us lessons or to work in your favor, but also the divine, the divine or the universe or whatever you believe will send angels and guides to prevent you from making a mistake or stepping into something that will pull you down. There's some lessons that you don't need to learn. There's some mistakes and some patterns that we don't need to repeat and continue to rehash. There's something tonight, now, at this moment, whatever it is, that the divine really wants to halt this situation before it continues on any further, any longer. Again, there's this overarching message about honoring the promise that you're making to yourself. Honoring the promise that it is that you're making to yourself right now. If you, in your highest self, which we're human beings, so we're not always going to operate at our highest and greatest and our best, right? So in this moment, Spirit says that if you are in the moment or a stage in your life or a moment in your life where you are not capable or you are not wanting to continue to honor your commitment or make the best choice and decision, and you're just like, yo, again, this energy of like, screw it, I'm gonna do it anyways. There's no disrespect there. There's no judgment. Spirit just says that just don't do it. Just like literally pause, don't do it. And if past you made a promise to future you, then present you needs to honor that promise and that commitment, or there's going to be complications that can occur that will really truly set you back. If not immediate, then ultimately those complications will show themselves, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. For those of you guys that have not recently made a promise to yourself, Spirit says, get on it. Make a promise to yourself. Make a promise to yourself. What is it that you actually want? Some of you guys are in amazing places in your life and in your journey right now, and you are reaping the rewards and you're receiving the benefit and you're receiving the blessing. You can see it. And that is a beautiful place to be in. At the same time, sometimes it can attract a slipation. That's what I'm going to call it. You kind of slipping away from what got you to that point. And Spirit says that you can master and practice balancing the best of both worlds, or balancing your new world, or balancing this new reality. But at the same time, don't slip so far, and don't get so comfortable that you slip too far away from what you promised yourself. I get this strong sense too. I don't know why, but I'm just like channeling. This is why I love YouTube, because as an intuitive, the more that if I download like one message and I talk about it, I just start pulling so much more information. But there's something about the future. This has been showing up a lot lately. So I would not be surprised if there's more intuitive messages. It would be a blessing if the divine continues to talk to me in the way that it has, but it's not obligated to anything, and I'm not obligated to receive. So if the messages continue to flow, then it is an honor. However, I just keep getting this sense that something in the future is looming, and it feels like such a blessing, guys. It feels like such a blessing. It feels, I can't stress to you enough how much in my bones it feels like all of this has been worth it for this. And I want us to get there. I want us to get there. And I include myself in this because not only do I feel it spilling into the clients that I've been working with, and the readings that I've been doing, and the intuitive messages that I've been picking up on, but I feel it in my everyday life. There's something that is looming in the future that feels like such a tremendously peaceful blessing. And in order to get there, we have to honor the path and honor the process, and make sure that we are not slipping into laziness or idleness or greediness or whatever, fill in the blank. I don't know why those are the things that came through. One thing that has been coming through a lot lately is about like the idea of like what is abundance and what is blessing, and clearing out our space and clearing out our energy and clearing out our diets and clearing out our mind space. There's so many things that we're internalizing, so many things that we're consuming. And on the flip side of that, there's so many things that we are doing. There's so many things that we are giving to others generously. And Spirit is kind of been leading us into this in-between space of peace and stillness and blessing and growth, this garden of Eden of sorts. And it feels very peaceful. It feels very protected. It feels very lush and like rain in the morning, you know, like that feeling if you wake up in a garden and it rained right before you woke up, or it's raining as you wake up, like that light rain, you know that spring is coming. You know that, I have chills, guys. I don't know if you guys can see my goosebumps, but you know that something is, I have it again. I just got another wave of goosebumps. You know that something is, I have another wave. So that's 3 different waves of goosebumps. Another one, like a 4th one. So you know that something is blooming here. You know that spring, and we're about to enter into Aries season too. So that's all about this new chapter, this new venture. It's the zodiac new year. So whatever that looks like, guys, let's get there in a way that we are strong, we are strengthened, we are nourished, we are hydrated, we are abundant, we are thriving, and that everything in our lives is set up to receive this blessing, whatever it looks like. I haven't sat down and asked the divine, okay, tell me what it is. I think number 1, for everyone, it's going to be different. And number 2, it's none of my business. I think sometimes a good surprise, a surprise from the divine or a surprise from the universe is a very wonderful surprise. I'd rather be open to receiving that than, you know, even when we manifest, some things we can manifest for ourselves, and it's absolutely stunning to manifest it for ourselves. But I generally feel like there's this miraculous gift from the universe that's going to pop into our laps, and I'm ready for it. So anything, again, make that promise to yourself. Anything that takes you away from that promise, it just doesn't serve. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Not even for temporary comfort, not only for temporary sanity or peace, whatever it is. Not for a temporary sense of productivity or whatever the case is. It's just not worth it. It's not. Even that extra money. I know that for some of you guys, times are hard right now and you're looking for opportunities and jobs, but if it conflicts with this ultimate game plan, this ultimate future plan for yourself, it's not worth it. And if you can stay as tight with your budgets in order to get you there, that is going to pay off in the long haul. Believe me, the setback clearly is not worth the temporary reward, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I've got some tea brewing and I'm going to spend the rest of the day kind of zoning out and zoning in, like tuning in, spending some time with my pups and vibing. I'm sending you guys all of my love. This week is going to be a huge week for me personally. I'm going to be whipping body butters again for Queen Bee Homestead. It's going to be phenomenal. I've got some new oils that I'm going to be dropping also in Queen Bee Homestead. I'm actually thinking about taking a break from Behati Life Apothecary. I have a friend helping pack up orders, so those orders are still going to be going out. But I also just kind of needed some respite, also because I've been channeling so much just as I'm moving around in my normal day. So shuffling tarot and that type of stuff isn't something that's been serving me right now. Also, it sounds like Franklin got out, so I'm going to go chase him. But I will see you guys on Monday for sure. I'm sending you guys all my love, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.